A very good morning and a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to one and all present here today. We have gathered here for the inaugural function of World Innovation and Creativity Day celebration. Innovation Day is an event that celebrates creativity and idea sharing, bringing people together to showcase innovative solutions, collaborate on projects, and inspire others. The Innovation and Incubation Center supports the spirit by providing resources, infrastructure, and guidance to help startups and innovators turn their ideas into reality, fostering a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. We are indeed honored to have the presence of distinguished academicians with us today. Every occasion must begin with the blessings of God. Prayer is the best way to reach the heart of God. Prayer is not asking, it is putting oneself in the hands of God and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. I invite Pavitra and Chaitra to lead us in prayer. Kindly rise.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ नमो श्रीनिवासाय कामितार्थप्रदायिने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः वागीशादिजनानां च वचसां विपुलं प्रभु सामादिकवन्दितानां विद्यां श्रियमहं नमः ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षन्तु पर्जन्या पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः सज्जनाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदशतम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Kindly be seated. Thank you, Pavitra and Chaitra, for invoking God's blessings. Welcome is a universal gesture of goodwill and hospitality. A hearty welcoming always brings the warmth of smile and joy. Now I invite Professor Haishma KV, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is more than just a date on the calendar. It's a global reminder of power of imagination, original thinking, and the endless possibilities that emerge when ideas meet action. Innovation is not just about inventing new things. It's about reimagining what already exists, solving real-world problems, and creating a better tomorrow. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this exciting celebration of World Innovation and Creativity Day here at Srinivas Institute of Technology. We are thrilled to host Mr. Dept, software engineer ICANN Mangaluru, who will share valuable insights on integrating artificial intelligence with our ideas to turn them into impactful realities. It's a pleasure to welcome Mr. Dept to our event today. I would like to warmly welcome the president of today's function, Dr. Suresha D., head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to this occasion. Let us extend a warm welcome to Dr. Praveen Shenoy, IIC coordinator, on this occasion in his absence. A very warm welcome to our dedicated event coordinator, Professor Rakesh Sharma, to this occasion. I would like to extend warm welcome to all the HOD, faculty members, and of course our enthusiastic students to this occasion. We also have an Ideathon, a platform where the students can step up and speak out and propose their innovation, an opportunity to spark change and fuel the future with your creativity. Let's celebrate this innovation not just with words, but through action, collaboration, and a mindset ready to explore the unknown. Once again, I welcome you all, and let this day ignite new ideas that will shape our shared future. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Floral welcome adds grace to oral welcome. It is now time to florally welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. I request Pavitra, second year CSC, to florally welcome today's chief guest of today's function, Mr. Jaydeep, software engineer, Icon Mangalore. Thank you. To succeed, you need to find someone to rely on, someone to motivate, someone to inspire you. It is my pleasure to introduce our today's chief guest, Mr. Jaydeep, a distinguished professional in the field of software engineering. Mr. Jaydeep currently serves as a software engineer at Icon, a dynamic IT and service company where he excels a full-stack developer. His expertise spans a range of technologies including React, .NET and Neo4j, graph databases. At Icon, he not only contributes to key projects but also pioneers innovative AI-related proofs of concept. Mr. Jaydeep graduated in 2023 with a degree in Computer Science Engineering from SIT Vadachil, Mangalore, following his pre-university education in Kota, Udupi. Over the past 2.7 years at Icon, he has been actively involved in software development with a particular focus on integrating AI and large language models, including the development of advanced chatbots and retrieval augmented generation applications. In addition to his professional achievements, Mr. Jaydeep is passionate about exploring new technologies and coding practices. Outside of his technical work, he enriches his life by writing Kavana in Kannada, reflecting his blend of technological innovation and cultural interest. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jaydeep. Welcome, sir. I now request the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp and inaugurate the function. I request everyone to kindly rise.
धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Motivation is not permanent, but it can be received and nurtured on a regular basis. It is the mere words of motivation that ignite the sparks of creativity in our minds. Now I request the chief guest of today's function, Mr. Jaydeep, to to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, it really feels great to back on the campus again. I also studied here. I passed out at 2023. I will take a dedicated session after this one, like how you can adopt to the AI. Not only just, I think you are all heard about the, like all the buzzing words and hype is there, no? Like ChatGPT, vibe coding, all those are there, no? They are already built product. There are many products and many use cases, and I will tell the use cases that we got also, like that cannot be done using the vibe coding and all. I will explain the difficulties. Like there are areas like where you can build something on top of the AI model. It's like the research workers, they are all done their best, and we are in the era where AI transition is already happening, and I think everyone know some or the other way. So in the next session, I will clearly, like I will demonstrate you, like and I will give insights on how you can use like AI on top of that AI. You can build an application and all. It's not like an extension and all. I will tell you how you can build. Yeah, don't worry, like there are many job opportunities are opening in our company also. Earlier what we used to have is full stack development. Those are also be there, and some additional job opportunities also opening. You will get to know like once I explain all those things. Yeah, thank you. And first of all, thank you for inviting me for Srinivas Institute of Technology, and especially faculty members. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. Personality is an understanding of the true form of yourself without any limitation. Every iconic personality provides us great source of inspiration. I take immense pleasure to invite the Honorable President of today's function, Dr. Suresha D, HOD of the Computer Science and Engineering Department, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. So today we are celebrating the innovation or the entrepreneurship day. Fine. So how many of you have the habit of watching Shark Tank over there? How many of you heard about it? Raise your hands in confidence. Always I used to tell. So what and all you have observed over there? How a small idea can be converted into a business. Fine. So when I was observing that one, so when I am watching that one, fine. So that is a point. When you look onto their participants over there, most of them are engineers. Have you observed? And some were doctors over there. And many research was happening on the wearable computing over there. That is on those devices where, especially in the field of medical sciences, where the artificial intelligence has been used over there. Let us take this classroom example, this hall as an example over there. Fine. So when you take up this hall, so I want to know only those students who are not willing to attend, but by compulsion we made them to attend. So I want to have that computation over there. Because it is required for all the companies over there, wherein they want to decide whether that employee is a productive or not. Fine. So as our last desk boys over there. So if you observe our last desk boys over there, so they are all very busy, Mr. Adarsh and team. Fine. So they are all very busy in their conversation over there. So that if I have some device, such type of device which I can keep in the classroom over there, wherein I can monitor how the students are listening to the class, whether they are getting, or they are busy with their work over there. Fine. Or hardly how much time it will take for attendance over there? Some 20 minutes. Leave it. Some 10 minutes will be there. So if I can use that one as a automated attendance computing device, wherein the attendance will be taken automatically. Because now we have the facial recognition which achieved 100%. But we are not able to get that 100% accuracy when it is a bulk. So in a classroom where the different light exposure will be there. If you take this room as an example, here the light exposing will be different when I compare to the last disk over there. That's why they are taking that advantage. Right? So all this, if you observe the things, if you observe just inner and around, look at the OYO over there. They are not running any hotel business over there. They are just hiring. Your Swiggy, Zomato. Fine. So they are all not into they are not having any product of their own. So they are just marketing. So one good idea can be converted into an employment. That's where your innovation part lies over there. So if you are able to think and if you can act, that's what the thing which will differentiate an engineer from the regular graduate. So where the creativity lies. Fine. So some product, either you can build up a product over there or whatever the existing market is there. So based on the existing market, if you are able to analyze that one, you can build a product over there and you can launch and you can make your career over there. Getting? So that's where the engineers will be ahead when compared to the rest of the graduates. Right? And all these researchers are not only in the field of computer science alone. We need the interdisciplinary approach. So when I observing that Shark Tank, as I told, some were doctors over there. Because when we go at that variable computing, we need the expertise of the doctors over there. Along with that one, for the manufacturing of the products over there, engineers are required. Wherein they automatically suggest what I should do next. If I have a high BP, what I should do next step. I have the sugar level high, what I should do. Fine. So adding to that one, if I measure the stress level over there, there are many other things are there. So that is the thing which will separate the engineers from the rest of the world. And that is the thing where you should act upon. Fine. So it's a platform, right? So it's a platform wherein Jaideep is there, wherein he will help you out in handling the various your AI components over there, technology, different technologies in the AI. Fine. So you observed, you know Gemini AI, then what do you know? ChatGPT, then Meta AI. So there are many variants are there, and many are still upcoming. So if you use those technologies and if you are filled with your knowledge or the innovations is there within you, then obviously getting a job is not a difficult one. Fine. That's where we are shortfall. That is when we observe the placement statistics of this current year. So we are a little bit worried why the placements are not happening as we expect. But as Jaideep told, there are a lot of vacancies. See, when I inquired in my friend circle, even they are telling lot of vacancies are there, but we are not finding the right candidate. Our candidates are very good at the social network. The answers which are given by my friends in the industry, what they are good at, they are very good at only the social networking. It can be in your, on Facebook, or it can be a Twitter. Fine. So that's where our students are very good at. So that is, they are not focused on the technology over there. They are very much focused on using the technology. But being engineers, you should be there leading towards developing the technology over there. So that's why it's a right platform. So make use of it. So think in a different angle. So even for the mini project we used to tell. So try to develop on your own. So instead of just getting downloaded and submitting, so just a small product, think of your own and you apply the technology. Now the technology is there in your hand. You use the technology, apply the technology. Now everything we can't design from the scratch. We have many such platforms where the current technology is existing and try to build some modifications over there that will yield into a very good product. So just think over that one, so that next time when we come over here, we can see a lot of startup in the college campus. That's what we are expecting. Friends, not just an employment, not just to run behind the jobs, so that we can have a startup culture in the campus. That's what the need of the day. Fine. So all the campuses, all the colleges, they are supporting for the incubation centers, startups. So just think over that one. Any new product, anything which you can enhance, so that that can be marketed. So the main focus will be on the current technology marketing over there. So just think over that one. Plan for any startup over there. If you have any such ideas over there, just it's a platform for your ideathon. Shortly, they will start up with your ideathon. So you will express your ideas over there, so that the experts will help you in fine tuning those ideas, and which can be converted into the startup. So just think over that one, and thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for educating us with your thoughtful words. It is not the happiness that makes us grateful, but it is the gratitude that makes us happy. I request Professor Rakesh Sharma, Department of CSC, to render a note of gratitude.
Good afternoon. I'll just add one small line to whatever people have been talking about. World Innovation Day. Innovation has been the driving force behind all the civilizations so far, and wherever innovations have stopped, we could see that civilizations have disappeared. Okay. On that note, I'll conclude today's formal program by thanking the people involved. Firstly, I'll thank Mr. Jaideep, who is here to educate us on the new platforms of innovation. He is here on a Monday evening, which is a busy day in a corporate world, but still he is here. So thank you very much, sir. So I also thank Dr. Suresh D, our HOD of CSC department, who is presiding over the function on a very short notice. So thank you, sir. On behalf of IIC and its coordinates, thank you. I thank Professor Harishma, who has coordinated this program and arranged all these arrangements. So thank you, ma'am, for arranging the program. And I thank our MC, who has done a good job on conducting the program. Thank you. And I thank all the IIC coordinators and our main IIC coordinator, Dr. Praveen Shanai, for supporting us on this for this function. And I also thank all of you participants for being here and making it a success. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. With this, we have come to an end of the formal function. I request Professor Rakesh Sharma and Professor Harishma, event coordinators, to escort the dignitaries of the days. Dear students, please wait for a moment. We'll proceed with the main talk shortly.
All.
Pick दाखव का? Hello. Moderate ಉಂಟಾ ಯಾವುದು? Yeah, good afternoon everyone. Yeah, some network connectivity issue is there. So till then, shall we play one game? Okay. It is kind of a different game. Have you heard of brain tweezers? So I will show some images. You have to guess. It is not a direct answer. Okay. I will give you one hint. This one. Anyone? Any guess? Calm down. Yeah. This one. What? Broken promise. Yeah, okay. Any guesses? I will not give too much time because some time constraint is there. Yeah, life after death. Dom in O. This one, anyone? Yeah, correct. Top secret. Okay, I'll show the answer. Okay. Space in words. Yeah, this one is easy. Try to understand. Love at first sight. This one? You are out of your mind. Yeah, this one is easy. Yeah, some more games are there. I will play that at the end, okay? Like text to text prompt. So they are already built their product, okay? So what I'm saying is, if you go in depth, these all the AI tools are nothing but a LLM. LLM is nothing but a large language model. In this, what happens is, suppose think these large language models are like all the book. Your friend have read all the books, article, and all the possible resources, and he's expertising that. So what you are doing is you are just asking them so that you will get a best possible outcome with his knowledge. That's why, suppose if you see OpenAI and all, they are releasing their new models. That means they are either they are training the data in a different way, or something they are doing. Even though the OpenAI, it is not open source, okay? Means they have some strategies that are built, means they will not publicly expose. They will just expose their applications. So you will get to know like what they are capable of. So after the OpenAI, you have to pay. Like if you just Google, you will just get the prompt. But in order to build the application, suppose say you want to integrate to your enterprise application. Suppose some projects comes in the IT field. Like what will happen is your client will come up with the use cases. For example, think college. In the college, what is the student managing the student data is important, right? Like who scored, which department, like all the scores data, all the research data, means technically attendance data, who didn't get the perfect attendance before the exam results. All those data are already, suppose say some website is already there to manage all those. Your HOD already once told in the speech now only, he just want to see like you have to build something. Like suppose say already student attendance management system is already there, I guess. When we are studying, some portal was there. There you can find your attendance details. Some mobile application was also there. So these HOD or principal, what they can do is they can just go to a WhatsApp application. Then if there is a chatbot in the sense just a one number, like how you text to your friend. In the same way, suppose say there is a SIT group is there. He just means ask it like which department got like scores, how many placement we have done. Like in those cases, like you can build an application on top of it. Wait. Okay, I'll go again because I remember some slides. Like in our application, that the college example is not relevant to you, means it is just you can think it of a plugin like in the Excel and all is there, no? If you can ask and it will organize the data. But in the real case scenario, what will happen is I will tell you some two use cases what we got. The actual use cases what we got is in order to build an application on top of these LLMs, the role-based system. Suppose say, I cannot name full detail about the project. One government entity is there. They have a lot of data in the document format. Suppose say new employee comes, means to the government, he need to aware of all those rules in order to verify some of the document, or if some project proposal is come, he have to see what and all does this meet this criteria and all. He cannot remember, means he can remember with the experience, but when he comes first, so there will be no experience, right? So we have to build one chatbot. Chatbot means if you see the LLM, what actually it does is what it does is it will understand what is your intent. Suppose you type anything, it will know like what is the best possible answer I can get. So if you can think these LLMs are, it can identify the intent. This is the concept, we can use it to build the application. So suppose say these all the application data means these documents, this confidential document, what we can do is we can store it in a database or some file upload or any storage drives. Whenever the user asks the question, what we need to do is based on the role, means if he's a level 1 he's in a level 1 position in the organization, level 2, level 3. In that way, he can access some of the document. It is just through the chat prompt. He can directly chat like like some project is there, what are the use cases for this and all. So based on the role, it can identify the intent and it will only means bring those documents, and based on those documents, it will generate a response. One of the other use case, I think you can get a clear picture. That is like the ad celebrities are there, no? Means commercials will be there. For example, Virat Kohli acts in some of the ad. So what happens is they will pay for Virat Kohli, right? But there will be a contract. Those ads should be played only till the 1 year. After 1 year, they have to pay a separate amount, or else either they have to pay a less amount, or based on the contract they have to pay. In those scenarios, the current application, what they are doing is they have a lot of Excel files, like hundreds of people. There is no software, even though websites are there. Website in the sense for those business logics, website is already there. Means hundreds of people. See, only Virat Kohli will not be there. There are many unpopular actors will be there. Voice actors will be there. The same ad is replicated to different languages, or some like after some scenarios, if you see, the same ad is played but half the duration. If it is a 30-second ad, it is played for 10 seconds. So all those edit versions, what they are doing is earlier, they will go manually. Means even if they will hire suppose say for a number, hundreds of people in order to track one Kannada industry, all the commercial ads. But in these cases, suppose say some senior managers are there, they just want to know like what and all the assets means commercial, okay, commercial video, that are expiring in the next couple of the days. So if you see that they are not the like workers, right, in order to go to the application, click a specific section. I cannot show that, that's why I'm not showing that. It is a complex website, okay? There are many tabs are there, subtabs are there, you have to go to some graph and you need to retrieve those data. Suppose say suddenly 8 p.m. he got a thought like, I just need to find what are the data expiring in next couple of days or in next 3 months. So what he can do is, he can just go to a WhatsApp or Teams. In the enterprise, many people use Teams, okay? I mean, basically any chat app, he can go and he can ask, like based on his role, he can ask, what are the assets that are expiring in coming couple of the days? So he will just get one response, means for our text, he will get a response. What you need to notice here is, these data are not publicly available. If you even ask the ChatGPT in the Google means in your browser also, it will say my knowledge is restricted to 2024 July, like that. Okay? So the point is, AI knows, but up to a certain extent, right? So how you can build an application on top of it? Anyone get the idea? Like I told, this is a use case, means some business people will come. They are not interested in going to the application and clicking all the tabs and in order to get that one information. So they want a chatbot, okay? They just based on their role, means if level 1 or the lower level people means role people will come and he cannot access the celebrities data or something like that, no? So based on these roles, you need to get the data. Here what I told is, if you ask the same question in the Google, Gemini or DeepSeek, anywhere, it will just tell, I don't know the answer, my knowledge is just restricted to 2024. Basically it will give an answer that are available in the open domain, right? So in this condition, what is the exact point we have to bring? Means what is based on the user input and the context in the sense what role he is, like where he works, something like that. Based on these context, you need to bring the relevant data, and based on those relevant data, you can ask the separate question. Suppose say, if you go to the ChatGPT and all, what you will do, please, I'm writing an exam, please help me with all the questions that are coming next, and you will pay, you will also give an instruction, only give, this is a 1 mark question, so just keep it your sentence to 50 words, not 50 words, like 10 to 15 words, those instruction you will give, no? So in the same way, how you can build your application is, means LLM can understand your intent, means what you want to access the data. So you can write means you have to write a code, because these all are just LLMs only. They can generate the code, but the authenticity means the exact scenarios. I just give a Virat Kohli example, right? Means asset management. In the student I gave, but it is not relevant to that. You can think it of a simple scenario. But this is an actual use case. That is not Virat Kohli. This is a means foreign company, abroad companies. They are managing. Suppose say if these contract data, suppose if they played more than 1 year, they have to pay in billions, millions or billions. Okay, whatever the amount is, that is a huge amount. So this should be authentic. So you cannot rely on the open source data, means directly like Google, Gemini, OpenAI, DeepSeek, and all that. No. So how you can build is, right? LLM can understand your data, like you will give the instruction, the following question I will ask, please answer it to know only one question, means one sentence or something. So in the same way, what you can do is, when the user asks any input, you can get those current context, like what is his role, what are the databases or what are the relevant information I can access. Then based on only those data, because for his role, only that data is important, means with respect to that context, means the user wants the answer. So LLM will understand your intent, and based on that intent, you know how to write a basic function, right? Means get weather information, or else just add, if you pass 2 plus 2, it will give 4, like that. It's just a simple function, right? In the same way, what you can do is, there are open source libraries are there, I will introduce you. What you can do is, you can just ask those layer, means LLM, to get the user intent, and based on that event, just call this function. I have all these functions which you can get the answer. Means answer, for example, one function can get the Virat Kohli's profile details. One function may get his all the financial manager, means whom to notify, because you cannot directly notify the Virat Kohli's email, right? Like what are the contacting email persons, all those. Means who is managing some of the advertisement industries which are broadcasted on TV, that is separate, YouTube separate, like that, no? You can write up n number of functions, so the LLM can understand based on the user intent what I can call. No, means definitely LLM will give the input. So this is the basic concept, okay? If you see any of the application that you see, nowadays MCP servers are, means how backend REST APIs are popular till now, means that full stack development, MERN development, all those. Now MCP server, agent to agent protocol, all those are becoming popularity. Means this is a new stream of job that I am telling. Means backend engineer, like front-end engineer, full stack engineer, like that are there, no? In the same way, like agent to agent, that is a protocol. Means HTTP is a protocol. So you are writing a backend in order to connect to from the front end, you want to access the data. That is up till now what we are doing is we are just relying on, means one of the widely used is that HTTP protocol. Okay. In the same way, in order to, like how I said the scenario, right? In the same way, if you want to like get those information based on the context and all, there are a number of protocols are coming. That is a MCP protocol, and now recently Google launched the agent to agent protocol, like this. Using this MCP server, MCP means simply this one only, just you will tell like what and all that functions are there, in which scenario, I mean when the user asks in which context, what function you need to call. So you got the use case, right? Means up till now you are understanding Gemini, if you ask the code, it will generate all the answer, and if you upload the document also, it will you will get all the data. But there are some more things to do, right? Suppose if you understand that Virat Kohli example, Virat Kohli means in the commercial space, that rights tracker contract expiring. So there are use cases and there are a lot of opportunities. means this is started this year, means up to my knowledge that MCP server and agent to agent protocol are, agent to agent is recently only, MCP is recently gaining popularity. Before that, it was just named as a function calling, if you are following. Okay, that means what I'm saying is some function calling, some feature was there. Now it is rebranded, not rebranded, it got some standards and it is marked as MCP server, like how you are writing a backend, right? Suppose if you are a MERN developer or mean developer, full stack developer, in the same way you can build a server based on, means the new protocol, that is MCP protocol. It is very easy, you can learn. Yeah. Till now, you got the use case, right? Now you are sure that like there are opportunities opening and all. So one more thing is, before this question, I will just give you a context. Suppose say, so you understand all, you are developing an AI application which is on top of the LLM. But say, any popular LLM means LLM providers, you know. One is OpenAI, Gemini. You know, right? OpenAI means ChatGPT only. In the same way, there are multiple LLM means AI, okay? LLM providers are there, like OpenAI, that is ChatGPT, you know. Google Gemini is there. And there are Claude is there. And in the same way, there are lot of open source model is also there. Open source model is, you need not to pay them, you just host it in your system only. You manage all. In the same way. So suppose say you understand all the use cases, you got one client and you are building an application and you today you thought that, one of the best performing model is OpenAI, right? So what you will do is you developed an application and you searched all the OpenAI documentation and you coded and deployed, okay? Next, one more provider will come, suppose say Google. Google, what they will do, they are providing, means for every LLM you need to pay, okay? Because huge computation will happen. That's why, in order to, for the infrastructure cost only, it will cost so much. So what they will do is, when you develop application using these OpenAI and all, they will charge based on the, means transaction it happened, means data it is transferred. Suppose say, you are developed an application, you thought ChatGPT is the best suitable for our application and you develop. After 1 year, what they do is, ChatGPT will increase their price because more people are developed using their application and they know you cannot go, like, suppose say Google or other vendor, DeepSeek and all are there, no? DeepSeek is open source. Suppose say Google will come, they will say, I will give you the same features, same functionality, half the price. So see, when you develop application, the multiple users will be there. The infrastructure cost, means that hosting cost will be in like lakhs and lakhs rupees. So they will say, we will provide the same service using the half the price. So what you have to do? You have to go to, you have to browse through all the Gemini means Google's documentation and rewrite the code. No, that is not the feasible one, right? You have to apply the same, means coding, suppose say you are running the business. So then you need to pay your developers to code it again. So this is not the feasible one, right? So that's why switching the LLM means switching the LLM provider is very much difficult, okay? So this question is clear, no? Switching the LLM is difficult and there are a lot of opportunities. Vendor lock-in is nothing but LLM providers only, that is just vendor. What is the way out? What is, this I will come to next. What is the way out? So this is the problem, like you are planning to switch your career in the AI phase. So, but you got one more case like this, suppose say, like this. One thing what we can do is, you can go for fully open source. Means you need not to pay anything to any provider, Google, Gemini and all. But what happens is, for a small application and all, means it is okay. But when the application grows, no, you will get a headache. Like you need to manage the application logics also and all these infrastructure costs also. So I will just show you. This is a there are. I got a less time. That's why I'm. This slide I prepared for a workshop. So I will show you like how you can run a open source model. Suppose say you are students, right? You need not to pay your credit card and all. When you are developing any application, you can use a Olama. Olama is the best integrated to all the open source model which are available, okay? So what I will do is, this is my local terminal. What I will do is Olama. I'll just run one command, Olama. Olama run, one model name I will paste. See, this is in my local system. If you say, see, it will give a direct answer. Even though my system is connected to internet, I will not disconnect now because we face some problem, right? So even I will write a. I just wrote. See how much fast is it? How much fast this is? This is not the internet way because internet is slow here. Not like that. So it is. This is fully local. So when you are developing, I'm saying like you are not. Means when you are exploring, right? You can use these type of means locally hosted models, AI models. You can ask anything. Okay. There is one, if you don't like this black color screen, that is terminal, you can use an open source project, that is, I will just tell you, open a web UI, okay? Yeah, this is also open source project. What you can do is, you can just go to this one and you can connect any even locally running model. It will same come like GPT. This is not a GPT, okay? Wait. Okay, this is not GPT. The same type of website application will be open in your system. You can ask any question. So the data will be saved in your system only. You can ask any question. Even image generation also possible. So I'm just giving an idea, like while you are building any application or you are doing any mini project or side project or a fun project, you can use this, okay? One is Olama, one is open web UI. Yeah, the use cases is that when you run a model locally, there will be no cost. Like if you have I recommend more than 8 GB, or 8 GB is also fine. Means your system specification. So when to move to the cloud-based solution? When your project scales, then you need to move. Okay. This I will not do. The RAG is nothing but a fancy name that I told now. When the user asks the question, what you need to do is you need to understand the context, and suppose say they asked about like when the Virat Kohli some advertisement is going to expire, means I asked here when, not upcoming one. So what it will do is it will extract name Virat Kohli and see it will extract the type, contract type, expiring, like when. So in the same way, the RAG is nothing but retrieval augmented generation. That is nothing but getting all the, like based on the user input, getting all the information, relevant information to your application, then present it, okay? So for this RAG implementation, there are multiple researchers are going on. The problem that I told, like they need to go to every website. Suppose say some business person is looking at, so you cannot ask them to go to this tab, and the fifth row select this one, then you will get the expiry date. So in this time, this is what I meant. Means at that time PPT was off, no? This one. So how RAG helps here? That I told, like it will get all the role-based context and it will feed in the same way. Means that you have to code. You have to code only, means like how you will ask, I'm writing one coding exam, help me with this, some test cases are not passing. In the same way you have to give the instruction. RAG is nothing but, I told no, simply, just while learning, just remember it is like getting all the context and asking the LLM to produce the best possible answer. Is it visible? Okay. Okay, this is a basic diagram, okay, like basic RAG. There are some researchers are going on. So when the user asks the input means questions, The second, that curly braces is there, no? That represents thinking, okay, thinking of the LLM. What it will do is, what is user intent? And if you see it down, there are documents are there. Documents means, suppose say, now earlier I told some government websites, confidential information, no? That documents can be anything. For example, it could be database also, it can be any document also, even the YouTube video also, it can be anything. So what it will do is, in the second phase, what it will do is, it will understand the user intent and get all the related information. Then see, the context means what is the current scenario. Like if I am typing, he's a software engineer with a level 1 role permission. Level 1 means level 1 role permission. This is the question he asked, that curly braces are the variables, okay. This is the questions he asked, and you have to give the answer based on that context. So this will go to again the LLM, what it will process, and it will give a user-friendly response. The time is there, for time is not there. These are just a few, it seems complicated, but these are just a few 10 lines of code. If you want to do this simple one, no? This is just in Python, you just need to open a Streamlit. I will come to that later, okay. This I will not go in depth, okay. I will just explain, like I told, like when you are working with the application, right, LLM will not understand the text directly. So what you have to do is, whenever what are the informations are there, you need to store it in a database. That is not a normal database, okay. It could be, it should be a vector database. And here in our company, for our use cases, we are using a graph database. For example, in this, what happens is there, no, rows and table will not be there. That entity is directly connected to another entity with some relationship. So these type of database, you will not get the data in a row basis. So graph will be there. Some person is there, he's close friend to some other person. They both are studying in CSB or something. Like that, graph structure will be there. I will not go in depth. These all are the some methods. I'll not go in depth. Means like earlier I showed, no, that is just as simple. Means get the user intent. Like based on the current context, you just give the answer. So in all the cases, it will not happen. What we have to do is, when the context is retrieved, you need to verify, is this context is correct. Means suppose say, I asked, get me the details of the Virat Kohli's contract expiry dates. Suppose say it goes to another Virat Kohli, not the cricketer. If it goes to another Virat Kohli named some person or some staffs, so it should not do that. In those cases, these are the refinements we have to do. I'll not go in depth. These all are the means approaches that we can do. Means self-corrective RAG. Then Raptor method is there. In these, like what and all the algorithms you have, right? KNN algorithm, Gaussian mixture, all those will come. Those all are just a part you need not to implement. You just need to import, and you are, based on your laws, based on your business perspective, you need to select. Like suppose if it is fully instructed, then you can go for a KNN or Gaussian mixture, like that. Self-corrective RAG means it will, these all are the implementation, okay, I will not go in depth. In this, what happens is, when the user asks the question, it will retrieve the documents and it will think, is it information is correct, is this information is relevant to my, the questions user asked. Then this is a one approach. If it fails, it will do again. It's, see, self-corrective RAG means it will correct itself, means LLM will only decide whether this is correct, is this answer, means retrieved context is correct with respect to this answer or this question or not, or suppose say role, if role based is there role or not, like that. This I will just explain, okay, I will not go in depth. These all are, I just made it for a workshop. So here, because of the time constraint, I will just explain. So this is a overview, like how you can build an application. I will just explain. The middle is there, no? This is just a diagram. When the user asks the question, you need to, there are scenarios, means it is not a simple just when the user asks, you give it to LLM and it will give the answer. So if it is that much simple, then they could have used a ChatGPT and Gemini only, no? So this is means what you have to do is, you need to increase the accuracy for particularly for that business perspective, right? So in that case, what we'll do is, I will just explain that green box is there, no? That is a retrieval strategy. Means when the user asks the question, how you can identify the user intent and how you can get those relevant data. So there are some approaches are there in that retrieval strategy. That one I told, no, that self-corrective RAG means it will think when the first attempt you will get the information, it will think whether this is correct with respect to the user question and the current context. Current context means it can be role based, or if lower level or higher level management is asking the question and all. So, and one more thing is that query construction. That is one more thing. When the user asks the question, he will not fluently ask the question. So he can ask in Hindi, or else he can ask the question with the grammatical error or spelling error. In that situation, what you can do is, with respect to your business means what are the use cases are there, you need to correct that query, means fine tune that query. Query means who is Virat Kohli? I told, no, in our business perspective, we are talking about the celebrities or cricketers. If it is specifically for cricketer, or it will be celebrities. It should not be a staff named Virat Kohli or something. In that way, that yellow box, upper yellow is there, no? Query construction. In that also engineering will go. So one more thing is that yeah, that orange, that is orange color actually. Below is there, no? That is routing strategy. Routing means when the user asks the question, which and all the sources I need to refer. Means should I go for a fully document, text-based document, Word document, or YouTube video, or else should I browse all the in a Google? Google means should I go for a internet and get the answer, or else should I go to the database? Database also, which database? Graph database or something. Those strategies will come. And one more thing is indexing. I will not explain, it will fully theoretical, okay? Indexing means how you store your data. Means if you store in a text-based manner, you can understand, but in order for the LLM to quickly grasp that data, means quickly search that data, there should be a strategy, right? That they will do a indexing. Then at last, that generation means you give the instruction, right? Give me in a bullet point or only in a one word. In the same way, we will decide, means don't include any sensitive information like this with respect to this. If the information is this, please filter out. All this will come because at the end, what will matter is when you got the use case, you need to, means that use case business person, your client will pay for the accuracy, because if accuracy is not there, they can directly go for ChatGPT and all. They will dump all the questions. They can get the answer. There is no hands-on project in this session, okay? So I will just explain how you can build this. If you are familiar with the Python, then definitely you can choose a Python, because many of the libraries like data science library and all, that are easily accessible in Python, and there are so many documentations are there, you can go for Python. In Python, there are multiple libraries are there. For example, I told vendor locking, no? If you go with the suppose say OpenAI means ChatGPT, you need not to use their code to build your application. Suppose if you want to use Google Gemini, you should not go to Google page and you use their code. What you can do is you can use the abstract layer. Abstract layer, what it will do is, one of the production grade like that we are using is, it is called LangChain, okay? What LangChain will do is, it will provide their documentation. They will just mention, you just give me the model name that you want to use. Suppose say if it is OpenAI, you just mention the model name and your API key, because API key, because they are providing, right? So all the abstract layer, these means libraries will do. One of the famous is LangChain. There are other maybe it might be there, I have not explored. In our company, we are widely using LangChain. You can use, the one more thing is, I told that open source, no? You can collect to cloud-based application. Application means AI models also, even the models that are running in your local machine. That you can use. So hands-on projects is not needed, I guess. It's just what we will do is, in this, you will just design a simple UI using the Streamlit. That is just 2-3 lines of code, importing and just a chat window is there. Then we will use a LangChain. LangChain is also 2-3 lines are there, means which model you have to use. When the user gives the answer, which are the documents I have to refer, and you need to mention, like I told, no, like there could be a n number of function. It will understand the intent and call the function, and you will get the answer. Means LangChain we can use it to communicate to the means your model provider and process those data and all. Anyone have any question? You can ask any question, okay? You need not to stand, I will come there only. Any question? Any question with the with in the context of this, you can ask, okay? Even if you feel it is silly, you can ask, because many may have the same question. No, right? No. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you for inviting me. 1 minute, 1 minute. Like you can, suppose if you have any idea, for example, how I told Virat Kohli and college database.
You can use these online cloud-based.
No. You can directly install. I will tell you. Suppose there is one Docker is there. Suppose if you see, this type of application will run. It will not install in your system. Okay. I ran Olama. Olama is one of the famous. If you go here, this is the Olama site. See, you have heard, right, that Gemini is the first one. You can directly go, like how you will import any libraries in Python or in an npm package, npm install, suppose say Express or any packages there. In the same way, or else I will just show you. If you visit this Olama website, click on the Gemini. Gemini means I want to use the Google open source model. So you will come here. Here if you see, one command is there. Means Olama run Gemini 3. So in the same way, what I did is, see, in this command line, yeah, it's visible, right? See, what I did is, Olama run Quen. Quen is also one open source model. This I chose because this is just a 500 MB of model. So it can easily run in my system. If you see here, see, I just write some 100 words. It gave me. In the, all these things you can easily implement using that LangChain library. This is terminal based one, right? Suppose if you see, Olama list. These all are the models that I have already downloaded. If you see, even I can run a DeepSeek coder. DeepSeek is there, Gemini is there, Granite is there, Quen is there. Mnemonic means that is indexing. I have not covered that topic. If you see here, Gemini is there. Yeah. I have only 3 providers. Yeah, if you want to build any application, in the open source world, no, what happens is you need to choose which model is best suited for your application, means business case. See how I choose. I chose a Quen model for this demo. That is because it will run fastly, so that you will get an idea of that. If you are if you want a reasoning type of model, you can directly go for a DeepSeek. There is a 1 GB model is also there. Please make sure that when you are downloading any model, if it is 1 GB is there, it will run on your RAM. Means when you hit that run button, no, it will run on your RAM. At least 8 GB is recommended in order to run DeepSeek's 1 GB also. If you are developing an application, at least 16 GB RAM, I would recommend. Because otherwise in this terminal it will run when you are because you are doing the development in local also, no, it will be heavy load on the system. These are okay. Yeah, I will show you one. When we when we are doing the POC for the application, what we did is, this LangChain YouTube channel is there, no? That is their official LangChain YouTube channel, means they are only the designer of this application. That diagram I showed, no, that how this input will come, that output will come. All the part, if you go to the playlist, if you scroll down, you will see introduction into the RAG system. RAG means retrieval augmented generation. But it is already like means there are many playlists that are updated, means agent to agent protocol. How I told MCPs nowadays is popular, means instead of the backend, means HTTP request, next MCP server will come. In the same way, this is the best source even I learned from here. And if you go to the documentation of their LangChain, there is a well clear and very well maintained document structure is there. Anyone have any doubts?
Thank you for the wonderful session, sir. It was an honor to have you here. Now, to express our deep appreciation for the valuable presence and contributions, I kindly request Jitendra sir to present a memento to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Jaideep.